game of all time.
I really don't have one.
The Legend of Zelda
I don't have
Ocarina of Time.
TJ, why don't you fucking
That's a legit game.
Nut
It
up,
is. It's a good game.
Nut up and fucking
It's
make
the one
a choice.
everybody says.
TJ, look.
Super Metroid.
I'm just gonna come out and say it that Diablo fucking sucks.
Fuck you.
What?
Fuck you.
Just pointing.
You know what,
clicking, man.
TJ?
Click, 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 click,
Say,
click,
you know what?
click, click, click.
Qualify
Take it
your
back.
fucking
Take it back,
statement, faggot.
Click, 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 click.
What are you bad at clicking?
Oh.
click, click, click.
Yeah, most games that don't involve clicking on PC, TJ.
That's all you do, though. You just
Fuck
point
you,
and click
TJ.
at shit. It
So
gets boring.
fucking- what? It gets boring.
It's just like a more intense version of Minesweeper.
You just lost your pro
What?
job. Oh, fuck
It's
you.
a more intense version of mine. Go fucking play
Are we
it then,
back
dude.
onto this now?
TJ, I guarantee you could not fucking
I didn't
beat
know what else to
Diablo.
play.
You couldn't even beat Diablo,
Because I
could you?
started playing the Onision thing, and then Paul started trying to make friends with the fat dude in it, so I'm like, well, fuck this.
Billy the
he's
Fridge,
jealous.
dude. He lives here.
You're so jealous, TJ.
He's awesome. He wears a donut.
Paul's only
dude.
my friend.
I'm the only fat guy.
It's just not. It's not fun to watch an Onision video where Paul, where you know, like we're not ripping on
Is that what this is
Onision.
about, Ben? Is that what this is about? Because I was praising another fat guy.
Yeah, you know what else? Well, one thing about you, Paul, is you have like this crazy fat sympathy.
I do. Well, I admit it. I do.
Like someone brought up a point. Like you seemed to not have much sympathy for the sad prince.
Sure, I don't.
But you had all the sympathy from the fat little kid that Santa Claus was like,
that's right.
Don't eat any cheeseburgers, little boy.
The sad prince probably has, let's be honest, a more carefree life than the poor little fat
How
boy.
do you
that
know?
has
You
to go
don't
to a
know shit about the fat kid.
That fat
He goes
kid
to
could be
a
the
public
most
school.
spoiled,
He's
rotten
fat.
bastard.
The
No, I don't wanna
only
go down this
thing you
road.
know, the only thing you know about that
I
kid
don't
was
want to
that
go
he
down
was
this
fat.
road. He was fat and he goes to a public school. I know that. And he lives in a little town. I know that. I was one of those kids, and I got mercilessly fucking fucked on.
There's the truth, right?
And if you would allow me to speak, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Listen.
Oh, I'm sorry, Paul. I'll shut up and let you speak. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Thank
Thanks.
you, Ben. I appreciate that. I was a fat kid. I grew up in a little town, and I was made fun of a lot for being a chubby little kid. And then I got fatter in high school, and I was lucky because I talk a lot, so it helped me socially.
Still waiting for new information. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, that's why I have fat sympathy, because I look at a fat person and I think, man, they probably had it rough growing up, and I can feel like an empathy for that because I did.
We're supposed to do a campfire story.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Oh, yeah.
That was a thing that was brought up earlier.
Oh,
that is
story
true.
time with
We are
Paul,
pretty much
dude.
out of videos, so I think it's time for story time with
I would
Paul.
say having sympathy is one thing, but I think automatically siding with the fat person.
I don't. I have sympathy though. I do. I am more sympathetic to an argument out of a fat person, but I don't base my final judgment upon fatness.
Paul is biased towards fat.
Yep.
I'm more likely to listen
Fat
intently to a fatty.
supremacist, dude.
Because I just know, dude.
Biased.
Fat supremacist.
Say what you want, man. Healthy at any size. Dude.
Now we know the secret behind why Paul always talks over me. He said he's more likely to listen to a fatty.
Yeah, gain some weight, Ben.
Fuck you.
I'll show you
the
how.
fatter you
Let's
get,
do a
Ben.
reverse workout for Ben. As I get thin, you get fat.
No thanks.
Dude, let's do it. It would be the most epic thing
No,
ever.
Ben's
You
never
could
been the
lose it all.
fattest peasant, you know?
Look, dude, a lot of actors and shit for their craft, Ben, will
Not
gain.
an actor.
I know, but you're an entertainer. Do you?
Okay.
A lot of entertainers gain lots of weight and then lose it.
because they have parts where the character that they're playing.
I'm saying play the role of the fat ass on the show.
I don't want to.
Let's talk about sympathy after that.
I don't want to. I don't. It's not going to happen. Like
Okay, well,
I
I'm
enjoy,
just saying that then if
I
we're not
enjoy
going to do
being
that,
able to
then I
walk.
don't think we have any further business on
we
the sympathy
can break
issue.
Ben's leg.
I enjoy being able to walk
and feed him nothing.
I
but
do too.
Cheetos.
I do too, Ben. I really do. I know you. Do you think that like fat people like genuinely like being fat?
I think you do.
You think I do?
I mean, like maybe not 100%, but to a degree, yes.
So you've seen my back.
For
You've
me,
seen
it
the way I
depends on the
walk.
day.
You see my back and shit. How I walk, kind of hunched over. Now that part of that's genetic, but part of that is like fat exacerbated, and it sucks. But depression, I'm not making excuses for a fatty because honestly, it really is up to me to just work out. But my mental problems and my circumstances in life have prevented me from like having access to like Whole Foods and shit.
The arms of
All right. I know, whatever. I know I was a poor kid, so I don't get to fucking complain about being poor.
I was a rich kid.
I know you were.
Sympathetic to poor rich little baron.
But do you have sympathy for poor people, Ben?
I mean, like, I'm not going to be like that person's poor, so I'm going to automatically assume that whatever they're talking about.
I never said that.
And I'm not going to be more likely to listen to someone because they're poor.
Really?
Yeah.
So you'd rather not, like, if you had a bloviating rich retard and a poor
Okay,
person,
well,
a
you've already
genuine, just like
you've already
average
given
poor
me
person.
more information.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, you're already coloring it with other adjectives.
Right, you're already putting like
All right. Well,
you're already
fine.
putting like a
Look,
bias
dude,
on it.
All I say is like, get
I want to
fat.
hear the fucking campfire
Oh,
story.
no, we're
I want to
gonna
talk
do
about
it.
Paul's conspiracy.
I know.
That shit.
I don't have conspiracies. I'm just going to tell a story, man.
Well, according to Ben, this story can be seen from a. Is this all in Paul's head, or is this what's really going on?
There was someone else there.
I don't control people's reaction to my stories. I just tell them as I remember them.
I know, but I want to have that discussion after I hear this fucking story.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, hold on. Scotty's gone anyway, and I want him to come back.
All right. Fucking, we can't start till Scotty's here.
Scotty.
The all-important Scotty.
Yeah.
Do. Crispy Baldy, crispy Baldy, crispy Baldy,
Where's the
crispy
killing?
Baldy.
Where's the killing? Where's
Crispy
the
Baldy,
killing? Where's the
crispy Baldy,
killing? Where's the
crispy
killing?
Baldy,
Where's the
crispy
killing?
Baldy.
Where's the killing? Where's the killing? Where's the killing? Where's the killing? Killing. Crispy Baldy, crispy Baldy, crispy Baldy, crispy Baldy, crispy Baldy, crispy Baldy, crispy Baldy.
Scotty, can you give me a drink?
Crispy Baldy, Glenderson Booper.
I don't know, just like a water or a tea or whatever.
Glenderson Booper, crispy Baldy. Where's the killing?
I heard some people talk about Davy Crockett too.
Davy.
I will say,
Davy
like
Crockett.
TJ, when you go to make a decision about what to eat, and you look at it, and do you ever think for a second like what you're going to eat isn't healthy, but you're like, I'm already fat anyway, so I might as well just eat it already.
I don't know if I ever have that thought process.
I do. I'll admit that.
I don't.
Right.
I don't really.
That's
not
the
my,
aspect of like.
But
That's not
sometimes
my
that's born
rationale,
out
though,
of other things, though, too.
My rationale is more just like,
Well, of
I have a
course.
low
I want this, so I'm
self-regard.
doing it. I don't give a shit.
I just have a low
Consequences be
self-regard. So, like,
damned.
for me, it's more colored like, oh, you know, I shouldn't eat this. I know the negative detriments of eating this, but I'm already a fat retard that's probably going to die of a fucking heart attack in 15 seconds anyway. So I'm going to get the double quarter pounder. Like, that's the kind of narrative. And I'm just being honest with you, Ben, because I think honesty is the best policy. Now,
Dude,
whether or
we gotta go to
not that's
McDonald's on the way
directly
back.
under
I've
my
been craving
control,
that
I think
for a
is up to
while.
interpretation. I think sometimes it is, and sometimes genuinely it isn't. And, you know, whatever. I do my best, man. I do.
But I mean, I'm kind of curious. How is it not up to you? Is what I understand what you're saying, the other part, but how is it not up to you what you eat?
Well, I mean, on some level, it depends on the level of money that I have. On some level, like, you don't have access to certain types of quality foods and quality water and quality fucking workout equipment.
Yeah.
If you're in a certain fucking economic strata, and I spent most of my life in that strata, and the life that I've spent outside of that strata, I've been, you know, I don't.
You've been healthier.
I've been healthy. Well, on and off, I've been healthier. But I go through cycles because, like my mental illness, my fatness is cyclical. I'm not blaming it all on that, but I'm just saying they're comorbid. So when I'm depressed, I'm fat, and then I get better, and I feel better, and I get thin.
Okay.
And then it creeps back into my life, and I get fat. So if you want to call that struggle a lack of willpower, then I'm cool with reducing it to that, because it does involve that.
I would say ultimately the final decision to put it in your mouth and chew it is yours.
Well,
there are
but
influences.
you have to put. But like I said,
Okay, keep talking, Paul. All right, I guess it's time for the only Paul talk segment.
Yeah, let's work Paul up into a fucking anger and.